Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is the Roman Reclamation campaign. We are storming ahead. My ambition is to form the Roman Empire and get the borders done before 1700. It's going to be tough, probably not doable before 1700, but I will give it my best college try. So, marshal the navy. We're going to Britain. That's not navy. Right. Everyone, just come hang out down here. Seems good. We're not going to need much of the actual escort navy to deploy for this particular engagement because the British don't have a navy because they're getting trashed by the Dutch. Marvelous. Tech. 3 years. Oh, hi Portugal. How are you doing? Are you a little concerned about all the looting going on next to you? So unfortunately, unlike in the late stages of a normal world conquest, not world conquest, but normal large conquest, in M&T we can't truce break because stability is so valuable. So if we were to declare war on France right now, we'd lose 3 stability, and there's no way to get it back quickly. There's ways to get it back quicker. There is no way to get it back quickly. Okay, you guys, cough up your land, please. One more siege, and then we're done. You guys can return to your Baghdad station. Corby Labour has expired. How many rebels we got growing right now? No one at very high. There's 185 actually. I think I spotted in there just as I was closing it. Why have I only got 4 missionaries? Because one of them is stalled. That's fine. We can reset him. Hey, Portugal, England, no significant allies. Papal States, full call, declare. It's the wrong CB. It's unfortunate. Not the end of the world. It's annoying. But, oh well. What are you going to do? Pick the right CB first time is what you should do, Christo. Yes, alright, viewer. You're not wrong. I'm going to bring the Iberian raiding fleet up to escort because they only have a couple of ships, but we just don't want to worry about them building more and our convoys getting raided. Can you tap pedals 4? I think actually maybe we should change what we're going to take. I might be able to take the entire Iberian coast this war, counting the Portuguese war, of course. Which could be pretty good. Portugal doesn't have many holdings outside of... how many wars does it take to follow it? So probably only 2 with our good CBs. So we might be able to get all of Portugal's colonial nations, which should be pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to be able to take the entire Iberian coast this war, so let's do that. Nice. And then I'll take a little bit extra down here. I'll take Cordoba. It's a place I'm fond of. There we go. Coalition. Who cares? Boom. Right, not quite the whole Iberian coast, of course, because Granada not yet under our sway. But that's okay. Alright, you guys, let's go. We'll land in Wales. Wales and Lancaster. Ideal. The ships come and escort. Roman imperialism against Portugal. See, that's what we should have done. Should have got that peace deal and then declared on Portugal. Oh well, not the end of the world. We'll have to fight several wars against Portugal and Spain either way. Sorry, Portugal and England either way. Possibly only 2 against Portugal though, which is certainly convenient. Oh wait, one of you can't go north. Strange. Lost another claim. Not a big issue. Wow. Conversion of Piedmont gives 50 prestige. That is crazy. Oh, is it actually going to convert this time? No, only 10%. I thought it went up 20% per conversion. I guess it's 10. Or maybe there's something funky going on there. Who knows? Lincoln, currently the capital of the UK. That is an insult to me. I take this personally as a Brit. Saying Lincoln could be our capital. We should have moved it to Yorkshire, capital of the North. Sorry, York, capital of the North. It's alright. We can take over and we can put it where we want. Nice. Siege one down south. Which means we can deploy more men down there and plough through. Excellent. You guys, I guess we might as well land in Ireland. Ireland, never Roman, as far as I know. So Ireland can remain independent this campaign. I think we can take... War score cost is the same. 36 if we do it that way. I can't demand it now. I think it's the same war score cost even if you demand it from them as a secondary participant. Because they're, you know, a co-belligerent. Let's see. So, South Wales would cost 9 or 7. I was wrong. But we still want to do it as a separate participant because we want to use 100% of our war score in this war. In the main part of this war, actually, on Portugal. Hey, Muscovy got here. I guess they began this trek when they were en route for this Fezzian War, and now they arrive in time for the second one after that. That's crazy. Get that Derby sieged. So, England, from you I shall take as much as we can. Glorious. We're going to have lots of rebellions in England because of communication efficiency. That's just the way of the world. We will just deal with it. Maybe we should only take up to Hadrian's Wall. Where's Hadrian's Wall? Didn't the Romans take... I think the Romans took to the neck at one point. I think. Could be wrong. Oh good, I have access through Castile right now, so you guys can just walk where I want you. Nice. Should have taken Geneva in that war, but that's okay. Not a big deal. You guys, you're going to take a rather long trek to Athens, please. Right, you finish your siege? Yes, they have. Good. That looks like a nice southern border to me. Yeah, I like this. Yoink. Yeah, that's very neat. I like it. Alright, moving in here. Take the capital, and then... Oh no! Crash. Well... Cue editing. Alright, and we're back after that unfortunate crash, but in the Strange Turn events, it's pretty fortunate actually in the end. We've more or less done the same thing, except I have taken Geneva, and this is a Roman imperialism war now, because I made peace with Castile before I declared on Portugal and England. So we've got that going for us. Marvellous. You guys just keep sieging all this. We're obviously crushing England with no difficulty. Portugal is almost full annex. These guys unfortunately had to go south because of some... oh, that's a problem. Because of some rebels. Not the worst thing in the world. You're going to make it to a port? I think they will. It's a close one though. We will invest the money. We've got loads of admin points, which is lovely. So new rebellion crushed. We will be merciful. That's fine. I like gaining legitimacy from that. You guys can just start wandering home, honestly. You can go, and you can go up here. And we've done the same peace deal down here to establish our nice southeastern border. You guys are in supply range now, right? Yeah, because we take Lincoln. Good. No problems. So, where should we take from England? We should probably stick to coast, just to make the communication efficiency less terrible than it might be. It's probably time for a war against the Netherlands at long last. We actually do have a truce with them. And when I say at long last, I know we did just fight them, but I mean an actual war, not a loot war. Loot wars, they're just a different... They're a different beastie. Oh, I've also made the executive decision we're not going to core any of Fez. And what instead I'm going to do is once we've finished taking all the land, what we'll do is we'll probably set up... No, I was going to say we should set up some client states in these regions. But no, we should core it. Because it would look really bad on the borders if we didn't. But I don't want to core anything in Iberia, because we're going to get free cores on that. It's more fun if we have a big one-tag empire than a whole bunch of client states within the actual imperial borders, I think. No, not that one. This one. Yep. I'll just do it this way. It'll be easier, I think. Go through and core from the map rather than the list. Having to check every single one. Just needless time wastage. Can't have that. So why is so much unrest just there? Don't know. Communication efficiency obviously getting disastrous over here. But I think that's something we're just going to pretty much tank as we make our mad dash to complete the campaign here. There we go. Coring established. Only 500 admin. Just call all that land. Not bad. 500 and a bit. Close enough to 500, I think. York Falls. Sad day. War with France or Netherlands first? 49, 50, so pretty much simultaneous. We'll leave some men in our English holdings so that we can move against the Netherlands more easily. We have an empty advisor slot. Diplomat, eh? Take trade power, or do we want to take improved relations? No, I'll take the trade power. People hate us, and we have become... We've become desensitized to this fact, honestly. Okay, England, you ready to roll over? 45 war score. Crazy talk. They're not even nearly ready to roll over yet. England, do you presumably have colonial nations? No, they don't. So why was our war score so low? I guess just more forts in Scotland and Ireland. Alright, well, let's redeploy to Ireland then. There are quite a few forts over there, to be fair, now I look. And there really weren't many on the mainland. One of the main reasons I'm looking forward to this campaign being over, although I am still enjoying it in the moment, is because it just crashes so freaking much. It's like every other episode I have to deal with a crash. And I do not like editing. It's boring. Boring and time consuming. So I'd much rather if we could just get onto the new patch and be done with the crashes. Well done. Scotland broken. Maybe we should go for our peace deal from the north. We'll go for it. Oh, right. This is not outside the imperial borders. The imperial borders were sometimes north of here, weren't they? Alright, maybe we won't take any of Scotland then. Maybe that will be our northern border. But that's far too far south. I think. I think... Isn't Hadrian's Wall? Maybe Hadrian's Wall's further south. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But okay, we'll go with this as the border. It does look really nice. This would also look nice. Just here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I think we can afford to use a war goal other than Roman imperialism in the next war. If we can, then we could see about taking some more land further north. You still Orthodox? Hell yeah! And they've converted their capital. Nice. Good thing about converting them to Orthodox is when we take land from them, people will care less, because most people around there are Reformed, Protestant, Catholic, not Orthodox. Religious disunity in an area always makes it easier to conquer, because the aggressive expansion is just so much lower. It's marvellous. Alright, you guys up here. Great. Okay. All the rest of my men. Let's deploy already on the French border. Ready to bring them to their knees once more. I wonder how much land we're going to be able to take from France. We haven't done a war against France where we've taken as much land as physically possible yet. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, the truce is already over. Wow. Okay, we better hurry up then. We've got a schedule to keep to, don't you know? Let's bring some of these guys down. I'd rather you didn't suffer needless attrition. Even if we do have crazy manpower, there's no point wasting it. You guys as well. Let's get you transported down. Good. Just finish off the sieges up here. Scotland looks very flat. Is that true on the terrain map mode too? It does look quite flat, doesn't it? I look at the terrain map mode, it's so little. I forgot what occupations look like. Looks like we're playing Total War now. It does look a bit flat. I think the mountains up here are bigger than that. Anyway, not important. England, bring forth the dead. Take like that. That's good. So who's going to join this coalition? Sweden? Sweden, you in? I don't think we've managed to get Sweden in the coalition yet. But we're working on it, gosh darn it. We are working on it. So how much do we actually need to resurrect the Roman Empire? We need 1 more province in Spain and about 20 more provinces in France. But obviously we want to take it all, because then we get free cores on it all. You only get a permanent claim in the ones you don't hold, whereas you get cores on the ones you do. Oh, we're at war with the Papal State, I didn't realise. Sorry, Papacy, I don't mean to neglect you like this. A death squad will be along promptly to rectify the situation. And you guys can line up ready to start sieging down the Netherlands. Perfect. England, roll over. Thank you. Boom. Still at war with them, but I don't know if we need to be at war with the Papal State right now, because I think I can already take all the land from Portugal that I want. Good lord. Okay, we can take a sizable amount of land from Portugal. In fact, can we full annex Portugal? We can full annex Portugal this war. Fan-freaking-tastic. All we got to do is occupy Madeira and the Azores. And we can take every single province in Portugal, which will give us, in case you're not familiar, every single one. What's this? A whole bunch of places get new things. Of course, we admire throughout the nation, which will give us all their colonial nations, which is Colombia, Cuba, and Guyana. Pretty cool. There you go. You said you wanted Roman colonialization in the comments. This is how the Romans imperialize. Sorry, colonize. We do not so. God, that England is ugly as all hell. Can I call down here yet? No. How about here? No. Do. 1 more year. Less than a year. Till we can take that. Tech. Without any ahead of time penalty. Hey France, we're back. Roman imperialism. Coming for you, France. We will go for their mothballed forts, although unfortunately I was foolish. Declared on the wrong day. Oh well. Not a big deal. We'll still win. So, before... Right, these guys landing there and landing there. Good. All we need to do is capture the fort. We probably should deploy a full army against France and then deploy them against the Netherlands rather than trying to do it simultaneously. It'll just be more efficient that way. You guys go pick them up. The conversions keep marching one by one. Hurrah, hurrah, and all that. So I think it's just these two that we couldn't take. Not sure why, considering they're at Diera. Sorry, we can deal with them with a good general. Not that we have a good general, unfortunately. We've got some good siege generals, but from other perspectives, they're pretty lacking. The fact that the garrisons were really low will still help us. Marvellous. You can come down. Papal States. You can go. Sadly, can't convert the Papal States through war. Well, Floriroy probably could, but I can't. Come down here. You likewise. Just come down here. Put you on the French front. Portugal got them occupied? Yes, indeed. You ready? No, why not? Demanding the Azores. No! Wait, no, this isn't the Azores. And it's out of range, out of coring range anyway. Alright, we won't bother with Madeira then. Or the Azores. So we can't take the Azores because we can't see them. Darn it. We'll just take all their mainland then. That's fine. It'll do, I guess. No Roman colonies for us. Very sad. How long was the first half of this episode before I had to edit? Let me check. 8 minutes. Okay, so we're about time. Let's just get these guys in the right places before I actually end it. And remember to take this tech. So what idea group do you want? It just seems inappropriate for us to not have Empire, doesn't it? I mean, the guy's wearing a laurel. We could also take popular religion. Honestly, I think popular religion is better for the national unrest reduction. Rather than taking Empire for essentially a national unrest increase because of the centralization. Hey, another state. Where shall we put it? Provence? Yeah. Provence is better than Sinner, right? Yeah. Get caught, son. Sorry, stated. And another one. Siena? 14 pop here. 14 urban. Liguria, 19. It's probably Liguria. Much higher income. Piedmont? No. Yeah, okay. I think Liguria makes sense to state there. Great. Oh, you guys. Just come marching south, please. Okay, take these guys out. Everyone coming home. Marvellous. Is that Fez? Fez owns half the Cape Verde Islands. Nice. They're doing an Exodus strategy. They're going to try and flee the Romans into the New World. We should spy on the Dutch to speed up our sieges. They have a lot of forts. They might be a pain. You can go pick these guys up once they reach Wales. Another siege falls to the mighty Roman forces. That's what we like to see. Are we on full looting? I think we're on full looting, so we should do some serious damage to France here. Which is always good. Just want to wrap up these rebels and get everyone transported to where they should be. And then I'll call it a part. Alright, keep going. Good. Marvellous. We could probably take enough provinces in France this episode to resurrect the Roman Empire. Almost certainly, right? Yeah, we only need 20. Well, 20 is quite high. I was going to say we only need 20. 20 provinces in one peace deal. Not an easy ask. Doable, though. Let's bring these guys down. Marvellous. Another fort breaks. Neath our iron tread. Fantastic. You guys. Oh, there's no fort down Nogel anymore. I swear there used to be a fort there. Maybe it's just a local fortification. Maybe we destroyed it in our loot frenzy. Entirely plausible. Fantastic. Well, the carpet siege continues unabated. We have everyone in position now. Fabulous. So I'm going to call it a part there. Thank you ever so much for watching. Please do like the episode if you liked it. It helped out a great deal. And I will see you very soon in the next episode for the crushing of France. Let me just whet your appetite for the crushing of France by looking at just how much land we're going to be able to take here. Oh my sweet gentle Jesus. Holy crap. Okay, we can take a pretty sizable chunk out of France. And remember, once we occupy it, it'll be even cheaper. But until then,